Have you ever been sure you were right, even when evidence suggested otherwise? Or assumed that because two things happen consecutively, one must cause the other? These are cognitive errors, mistakes in reasoning that don't support the conclusion. Today, we'll break down some common cognitive errors like confirmation bias, the availability heuristic, the backfire effect, and correlations. Let's first define bias. Simply put, bias is a preference for one thing over another. We all have biases. Maybe you love chocolate ice cream while your friend prefers vanilla. That's cool until you ignore your own bias and start twisting information to fit your views, like insisting that chocolate is the only good flavor. Now, let's explain confirmation bias. It's our tendency to favor information that confirms what we already believe or want to be true. For example, you might only read glowing reviews for that one ice cream place while dismissing any negative ones. Then there's the availability heuristic. This is a type of mental shortcut where people tend to rely on information that's most readily available to them. Imagine being asked about a big win in investing. You'd probably mention that famous startup that went from garage to greatness. That story is so widely told that it comes to mind first, even though many less glamorous investments quietly yield steadier returns. This shortcut can lead to a what you see is all there is mentality, kind of like a fishbowl of information. Imagine you're a fish. All the TikTok news, chats with friends, and your own opinions fill your bowl. If that bowl feels comfortable and confirms your beliefs, you subconsciously prevent yourself from seeing the oceans of data outside. And if you do venture out, you might feel like a fish out of water, especially when you encounter something that challenges your existing beliefs. If that challenge feels too uncomfortable, it can actually backfire, making you cling even harder to your original view. This phenomenon is called the backfire effect. Like if I told you shark attacks are less likely than getting struck by lightning twice, your gut might initially push back, but if you're open to new ideas, you'll evolve and get a clearer view of the world. Finally, you'll likely encounter sources claiming two or more things are correlated or connected somehow. But don't immediately assume one causes the other. While a student's GPA has a positive correlation with hours spent studying, that doesn't mean pulling an all-nighter guarantees an A. Sometimes, connections will share a hidden third factor, like the correlation between ice cream and sunburns. We call these misleading links spurious correlations. If ice cream were the cause, we'd expect its spike to come before the increase in sunburns, since a cause always comes before its effect. Longer days means higher sunburn risk due to more sun exposure, and ice cream is a refreshing way to beat the heat. So always check for hidden variables before jumping to conclusions. By keeping these cognitive errors in mind, you can spot faulty reasoning and make better, more informed decisions.